Mika Acklin, and I am an executive life coach. I obtained my certification actually in March. I went through the program. I started in May of last year and finished in November. So it's a little bit about me. I come from a nonprofit background. Um, Primarily, what piqued my interest with the nonprofit background was helping others, working with others to create change. What piqued my interest as far as coaching is concerned is being able to provide that same change that I offer to those in the nonprofit background on an executive coaching level. So moving forward, again, just working with those mid-level executives that may be burned out in their career, because I quickly found that working in the nonprofit background, while it provides a lot of meaning, a lot of, ooh, warm and fuzzies. I feel so good helping others. You can quickly become burned out, which is where I think I found myself. So then I left the nonprofit background, moved into the for profit world, but I really didn't see where I could create the change that I was looking for in others. I couldn't really help people like I wanted to. So now I feel like I'm taking the best of both worlds. I'm taking that nonprofit passion of being able to help others and moving it into that for-profit arena for people that may feel burned out in their career and they're just looking for that change. So I'm just blending the best of both worlds. I had a former coworker that actually quit her 9 to 5 to become a life coach. And so I thought that was so inspiring. I'm like, wow, you're quitting your 9 to 5. You're going to start your own business. You're going to be this life coach. I mean, you're my hero because that's what I want to do. So I reached out to her. I'm like, tell me more about becoming a life coach. What is it that you do? And she's like, even better, let's have a free session together. So I was like, great. And just in that hour, just the questions that she asked me, I was like, wow, this is a game changer. I have got to go full in on becoming a life coach. And then fast forward, I reached out to Coach Training and I actually did a free session with them. And again, mind blown. I was like, this is wonderful. This is great. I have got to become a life coach. And so here I am. Ta da. So, right now, my coaching business is still in the infancy stage. I have a website that I can refer people to. I'm just currently still looking for clients, mastering the social media aspect, looking for any way I can get my name out there to let people know that I am an executive coach right now. So, not quite ready to take flight, but at least I've got the website up and running. The vision is to help mid-level executives that are looking to transition in their career or either climb the ladder. So reach out to me, work with me, let's talk about your inner critic, what could possibly be holding you back, where is it that you truly envision yourself going? Are you comfortable in your company? Are you wanting to stay? Or are you just like, I'm done, let me start my own thing? I would tell them, don't wait. If you have even an inkling that becoming a coach is your passion, your desire, you know that that's what you want to go for, harness it now. Start researching, preferably coach training now. find out what it's all about, make sure it's truly a good fit for you. I would recommend doing some free coaching sessions up front just so that you can truly understand the aspects of it. But the world is definitely in need of coaches, not just executive coaches like myself, but wellness coaches, academic coaches. We are definitely needed, especially in this day and age. So get out there and go for it. Pretty much the same thing. Just figure out what your passion is early on. I feel like myself now, if I were talking to my younger self, I changed my mind so many times about what I wanted to do. It was a veterinarian, and then it was broadcast journalism, and now finally I'm just now landing on wanting to become an executive coach. So really stop, pause, think about what it is you want to do with your life moving forward. Because I just think about the impact that I could have had on so many people had I started this maybe 10 years ago. So yeah, just really focus on what it is you want to do with your life. Coaching provides me with reason, meaning, and purpose. So coaching is my reason for providing meaningful outcomes to create purposeful actions in others' lives. So that's what coaching means to me. Wow. Um, I would say that it has given me vision. So throughout my career, I have always just worked jobs, just a means to the ends. Um, so coaching is really helped me focus and hone in on what it is I actually want to do with my life, that I actually want to turn it into a career, that I wanted to create a business from it. So it's just given me that direction that I feel like I needed in my life. I learned the impact of silence. So, of course, going through 1.0, they teach you, as you're asking your questions, pause. So now I find myself when I'm having a conversation with someone, holding that space for them. So I ask that question just to make sure I understand what they're saying. I sit in silence because I think a lot of times people are quick in their conversations and they're not really hearing what someone else is saying. So, coach training has taught me just to sit in that silence to really be able to communicate more effectively with someone. So, when I started coach training in May, a lot of my classmates, when the professor went around and they were asking, what is it that you want to do once you get your certification? People were like, oh, I want to start a business. And I'm like, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about starting a business. So, if anything, it just gave me that spark, that desire to want to get out there and actually be an entrepreneur. A lot of times I thought, well, I think I'd like to start a business, but I didn't think I could start my own coaching business. So they're just really giving me, igniting that passion to help me start that business. I'm going to go with the cliche answer, and I'm going to say that it has been my mom. I have seen her go through so much, and she always comes out shiny like a brand new penny. I mean, nothing ever gets her down. So if I could have just an nth of the resiliency that she shows, then I'm going to be able to make this coaching business work and happen no matter. So it's going to be my mom. Really good question. I am going to go with my third grade teacher because she recognized that I was a student that needed a little bit of more one on one attention. So if I needed help, she never hesitated to be like, let's stay back a little bit, let's go over some of your assignments, let's go over some of your lessons. And she even offered summer tutoring. Her name was Mrs. Zawatsky. So I remember it like it was yesterday, but she was a big influence and really helped me out a lot.